Hey, hey! Amanda here. We're going to be going over winged eyeliner because I absolutely love it. If you ever see me anywhere, I've more than likely 98.99% of the time have winged eyeliner on. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite tools for using this is definitely a card. I like a little flimsy card because it makes it a little easier for when you're holding up against your eye if you have a little bit of movement. And then I like liquid eyeliner, but I love the pen that we have because the tip, it's very controlling, and then it has like a fine tip. So I'm going to be using Prosperous, which is a green. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. Besides, I usually switch back before this and then Proper, which is our brown. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start. I usually start right where my iris is, and right where my pupil is where I start. And I just go along the lash line. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy, just following the lash line. Just going right where that is. So you have a built-in line that you can follow. And I put my pinky on my face, which gives me more control. If you're someone who shakes a lot or you get nervous when you do it, this really, really helps. Okay, so now when I'm going over to right over here at the end of my eye, I'm just going to make a thinner line because I don't want it as thick. But you always want your line straight. Okay, so now that I see it's nice and straight, always look from afar because sometimes when you're right up close you can't see something, but when you look from afar you can see. And it really just helps open up your eyes. That's why I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to go over where I drew the line and make sure I'm not missing any spots and making sure that my color is where I want it to be. And I find that it's a lot easier with this because it's like a pen. So it's just like, I'd like to say you're drawing on a piece of paper. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start with my other side. In the same manner, starting right at my pupil or in the middle of your iris, whichever way works easier for you. Okay, and then when I get over here, I'm just going to lightly draw on the inside. And so a great way also to fill in those gaps is with this, you can just press it right where you see any spaces that need some more color. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw my wing. So I'm going to take a card, and you can do this with your eyes closed or your eyes open. And I'm just going to be lining it up with my lower lash line. So you can put it right in the corner of your eye, right there. You can see that. And I'm going to draw my wing. So I'm just continuing the line that I did up here. And drawing it out. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, and then I close my eye and I just clean it up a little bit. So you can extend it Just make sure it's nice and lined up. This one was pretty perfect. So again, I'm just extend it just a little bit. Now you gotta make sure they line up. A tad bit longer on this one. And that's even. And that's the look. I love using it, using the card because it's very easy. It's easier to get that straight line, or at least the outline of the line. You can also use dots if that also makes it easier for you as well. So that is my winged eyeliner. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.